Hi and welcome back to It's Miracle Beauty. I am a beauty review channel. We do unboxings, mystery boxes, reviews, collabs. If that's something you think that you would be interested in, please click like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And as you saw from the title today, I am unboxing two Hank and Henry boxes. These were the large and the medium boxes. I don't own a ton of Hank and Henry, but some of the products that I do own, I do like and think work really well. Since I wanted to try more, I thought it'd be a great value to do the mystery boxes. So I am going to do the medium box first. So again, it does come in a box just like this. They do have a really great design, and I like their aesthetics. So the June mystery box, box 2 was, so it was 1 Teddy palette, 1 Poison palette, 2 full-size Hank and Henry, 4 full-size from the Makeup Institute, which is like their other brand, and then the total of that was $67. So the first thing that I see is a makeup brush. I'm actually going to take it right out of the bag. This is an angled, like a blush or such. This one actually retails for $12, excuse me. The second one I also see is a brush. It is a fan brush. This one does retail for $10. Next, I see a Hank and Henry Luster Dew highlighter. These, I believe, are a newer product from them. I was looking at a lot of it, said like new, you know, get the collection type stuff. So this is the Honey Bunny, and it is a very gold type. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm not going to open it. Yeah, I guess I'll swatch it. These can be so messy, I always hesitate to swatch, but if I peel part of it. And they do have, just so you see the lid, they have that like component that holds the product in, which I love. So it does look like this. So it is very, very reflective. It does look like it has some glitter in it, but it's not like 100% glitter. So I think that's good. The next thing I see is one of the things they advertise that is throwing in is it says the world is better with you in it, and it is just a little bracelet. So that was one of the items that they said they were putting in this. And then the next thing I see is a Makeup Institute, and this is a glitter, a loose glitter. It's called Voodoo. The box does look like this, and the packaging does look like this. So this one has one of those flip up tops. I'm just going to show you. It actually flips up so you can keep the glitter in it or shake it where you want it. So I just put a little bit on my hand, and I'm going to go right next to the other one. And because this is loose, it's not even sticking to my hand without a glitter glue, so you do need one. But this is like a black glitter. And you know, I forgot to tell you the values of those. So the highlighter was $21, and the loose glitter was $13. So we're already moving up in the values. The next thing I see is a Hank and Henry Lip Aesthetic Metallic, and this is in Cascade. It does look like this. This looks to be a blue one. The value of this one is $18, and again, these are all still available on their website. This is not a situation where they're clearancing, or at least as of right now, they're not clearanced. So it is a blue color. I actually am going to do this on my other hand because I have that glitter over there. I don't want to get that inside the tube. So it does look like that. I am going to look and find out. I didn't think about it until just now. I'm going to see if these are eye safe, because that would be a really cool eyeliner if these are eye safe. So I will look into that and find out if it's similar to what Jeffree Star's does, that you can use on both. When I was really into Jeffree Star, and I think nobody is anymore, but when I was really into Jeffree Star, I used to love to have certain ones designated just for my eyes, and I would use them as eyeliner, so that's something that I enjoy. So again, that was $18. Next, I see a palette. This is the Poison palette. These are not on their website yet. I don't know if they created them purely for these mystery boxes or what the situation is, but their palettes range from 21 to 27. The ones that are the same size are 21, so I'm designating it as 21. That could be amended later once we actually get a price on them. So the cover does look like this. These were, you can see these on their Instagram. They did post pictures. The inside does like this. I think, again, their aesthetics is very good. Their packaging is on point. Let me move the sleeve. And it does look like this. So I thought this one was my favorite when I was looking at the pictures. I really enjoyed it and thought that the color like scheme, or the color what's the word I'm looking for? The color story was like really amazing, but now that I've seen another one, I'm not sure if that's how I feel. So I have another palette. These two are the ones that were promised within the actual advertisements. This is the Teddy palette. And when I saw this online, I honestly wasn't very interested in it. I just didn't think it was anything that I personally would be super excited about. But then when I got it, this is amazing. Like, I just thought this was really cool. And these, like, diagonal this way, so go from here all the way diagonal, those shimmers look amazing. So if you're new to my channel, I don't typically swatch, especially like unpacking something this big. First of all, I would have a video that is like literally an hour long, which doesn't benefit anyone. And then I also like to swatch things only shows what it's going to look like on my skin tone. Typically swatching doesn't give you the formula or anything else in a really accurate way, so I don't. If you want a video of me swatching all these palettes, let me know. I can do a swatch video. They're not my favorite, but if it's something you want to see before you purchase it, I am willing to do that. So next I have the Makeup Institute. This is actually the Oasis palette. I had to look online to see. This legit has no name that I can find. Like, nowhere in here does it say Oasis. Does look like that. It's pretty packaging. I don't think the packaging matches the actual product, however. I think that I was expecting pastels or something similar, and these are more of like desert tones. So it didn't do much for me. I mean, I think it's a cute palette, but I don't think that it's something that I would have like went out and looked for and bought. So that is the medium box. Okay, let's recap on that medium box. So I paid $67. The Oasis palette is $23. Teddy is $21. Poison is $21. Highlighter was $21. Makeup Institute angled brush was $12. The fan brush was $10. The blue lipstick was $18, and the black glitter was $13. That totals $139. So that is in free makeup, $72. So if we look at the large box, and the boxes are, I think, the exact same size. They're just have more product or packed differently. So again, there is that wristband, The World is Better With You in it. This one is blue. And then we have a Living in Color palette. This was actually BoxyCharm sent these out that long ago. I am not going to open this. I actually am wearing this on my eyes today, and I do own this. So I'm going to put that one down and actually pick up my own. And I actually received this from a friend in a trade, so it was pretty exciting that she did give this to me. So today I did use this shimmers. Actually, it's this shimmer up here and this like greeny shimmer down here. The top one doesn't, I think you need glitter glue. However, the green shimmer down here, it's like a green turquoisey blue. It is absolutely fantastic. Like, I'm not sure if because of the distance if you can actually pick it up, but it is a really pretty color, and it was very easy to work with. In fact, I didn't even use a packing brush. I used a coarse but looser like blending brush. It's actually a Morphe, and I believe that one was a Jaclyn Hill or a Jeffree Star. It's like the white ends, and it actually, I packed it on first, then I blended, and it worked beautifully. I mean, it really was great. So I do like that one, and this is what close what the palette looks like. So that is worth $27. And then next we have the, I'm just going to show you these really quick because I already showed them to you. It's either the Poison and the Teddy palettes. As we saw in the first box, these are included in these as well. And that's kind of what the spoiler was when I add up the values. If I have duplicates, then it kind of changes the values. So next I have another highlighter. This is those Luster Dew highlighters. This one's in Sosa Rosa. So I think that, again, their packaging with stuff is very beautiful. Like, it's completely on point. This one is a rosy pink shade. So let me get a little dabble. So I am putting it right in the middle, trying to stay at least a little bit away from that glitter. And it is actually in the same family as the other one. It's just a more pink tone. So that's kind of nice, especially if you want to use them for eyeshadow, that you can kind of put them together or combine them. So the highlighter was $21. So next I have a Color Canvas Neon Loose Pigment. I believe these were just released. So this is $17, and the color is Lightsaber. And again, I believe this is one of their brand new products. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they do react with black light. So it is like this, and it does have, I don't know if I can get it to pick up. It has a little click up lid. So it does look like this, and it has actually the cutest, tiniest little poofy. Now this was to run through the product and then swatch, but that blue is very vibrant. It's very pretty. It is very smooth. Now, just using my finger and not a brush or working at it, it does seem slightly patchy, but again, I don't personally think swatches actually tell you how a product's going to work on your eye. The skin on your eye is very different. It's just not the same, you know, depth or anything. So I think it's a big difference on what it's going to work on your eye. So this pigment was in Lightsaber, and that was worth $17. Again, I do believe these are brand new on their website for spring and summer. So the next thing I see is a Hank & Henry and Mayhem Miller, which I don't know who that is. And the color is Prissy. This is a liquid lipstick. And this is $18. And it does look like this. It is just a bright, you know, kind of girly pink. It does look like that. I think it's very cute. By the way, I wanted to comment, I put the blue over here. I can't even get it off. Like, I'm probably gonna have to use Dawn or something to get it off, because it literally is that resilient. So on your lips, I would imagine that their liquid lipsticks are probably pretty good and last all day. So again, that was Prissy, and that was $18. So next I have a cream blush stick by Hank & Henry, and this is in Mama Merlot, which I thought was one of the cutest names in this whole thing. And let's get that out of the package so we can see what it looks like. So again, packaging with these are just like on point. Like, they just have awesome packaging. And this one is a pull off versus a twist off like the rest. And I'll put this over here. So it does look like that. So like for me, I would have to really be careful with this one and put it on my hand and then blot it on my face. But I have colors this deep. I don't think it's unusable. And if my cheeks are flush, which I feel like they really are, it's very hot in my filming area today. So I'm trying to get this video done and get out of here because it's humid. The last thing I have, I actually already own. I am going to keep this. I normally would not if I already own it, but it's an eyeliner. Obviously, eyeliners go bad. They don't last all day, but also I really like it. I feel like it stays true black. It's easy to use. It doesn't over dispel or disperse the product, so it's a really easy eyeliner. And so it does look like this. I actually got mine, I believe, in BoxyCharm or Ipsy. I feel like it was Ipsy because I feel like BoxyCharm gave them out and I didn't get them that month, and I was kind of like disappointed. So then I got it in my Ipsy that next month or something like that. I can't remember. So I also have their mascara. It's actually a double-ended, and if I remember correctly, because I haven't used it in a minute, I actually just opened it, put it away because I realized I still had one open, so I'm trying to finish that one. And if I remember correctly, it has like a primer and then it has the mascara on the other end. So don't quote me on that. I could be wrong because it's been like 3 weeks since I used it. I really do try to only have a limited number open at the same time, and I had opened the NARS Orgasm mascara, and in my head for some reason I convinced myself I need to open one, and I opened it and I was like, ah, crud. So I did put it back in my drawer, so the less it's open, hopefully the longer it will last and I'll be able to keep it. So let's talk about value. So first let's summarize the large box. So the box was $77, the loose pigment was worth $17, the highlighter Sosa Rosa was $21, blush cream Mama Merlot was $19, liquid lipstick Prissy was $18, the eyeliner was $17, palette for Poison was $21, Teddy was $21, and that Living Color, the one I'm wearing today, is $27. That's a total of $161. So that's $84 in free makeup. I already own the Living Color, so that makes that I received $57 in free makeup over and above what I paid. So let's go back to that medium box. It was $67. There was $139 in it. So that's $72 in free makeup. So my value is minus the $42 for 21 for Teddy and 21 for Poison. Those are duplicates that I'll either trade, sell, put in contest. I'm honestly not sure yet. I have a lot that I'm collecting and I gotta figure out what I want to do with it all. So that $72 goes down to $42. So then also that metallic blue lipstick, if it is not eye safe, I would drop that off as well, and it shows free makeup of $12. So let's talk about that. It doesn't mean the box is only worth $12, because I did have all the $67 that I paid for. That value is built into that amount. So I subtract, I get the grand total value, subtract the cost, and then I'm only talking about the value of that free makeup. Because one of the things I realized actually when I was doing Jeffree Star unboxings of his mystery boxes is, so you pay, let's say it's the $75 box. You pay $75 and the value is $120. But if you can only use $30 worth, you actually lost $45. So that's why I take that grand total of everything in the box, I subtract what I paid, there I got that value if I'm keeping it, right? If I'm keeping these items, that value is built in. But then over and above. So the summary is the large box, which cost me $77, I actually received $77 in makeup plus $57 in free makeup. On that medium box, I received $67 in makeup, and then I have $12 in free makeup. So the large was quite a better value. But I feel like both of these were not bad boxes. I mean, I feel like majority of the blue is the only item that's completely unusable. The black glitter may not be something you use every day, but still I like having glitters. I don't have a huge collection. I have a few, and I like having them for use when I need them, and when you get them in a box and you don't pay a ton, or even included in the free, that's fantastic. And then that blue lipstick, again, if it is eye safe, I definitely would use out of it. The other one, the 2 highlighters and the blue pigment, again, I think that I will have to figure out how to utilize them in my like makeup habits or my makeup taste, but I don't think they're unusable. I think they're good products. I honestly, those highlighters, like these to me, this look really pretty, and on the skin they were gorgeous. And I have very fair skin. I'm typically not the absolute lightest foundation, but I'm usually anywhere from the second depending on their range. Like Milani, I'm like the first, but everything else, I'm like the second to the fifth depending on how many shades and how much they space it out. The exception to that is Fenty. Fenty, I'm like a 150, which is like a very fair pink tone, and that goes all the way back to like 100. So because she has such a huge shade range, I actually am really far in. So that is my Hank and Henry mystery boxes for June 2020. I hope that you will like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and if you wouldn't mind commenting down below, do you think these boxes are of value? Do you think that these are good? Do you think that you would want to try it? They did have a small box. They did come with the Hank and Henry Poison and Teddy palettes and then some other things. I think the day I'm filming this is supposed to be the last day that they are actually offering these. I probably won't get it up in time, but maybe it will give you a nice introduction to Hank and Henry and their products. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys have a great day.